Voss, this one's hard because the start of the season, it's an S, and then you drop them all the way down to an F midway through the season when they were absolutely failing left, right, and center, and then back to an S at the end. So where do you put him? You would probably say it's an A. They improved from last season. I expected them to finish 6th. They finished 5th. So they were roundabouts where and a lot of people had them around that sort of 5 to 8, more or less. A couple in the 4, a couple out the 8. As a coaching performance, he really struggled when Carlton dipped in form and he looked, devoid of ideas. However, he proved us wrong. He galvanized the team. No coach had it harder at the time than this guy. Well, maybe Simpson did, but the fact he got Carlton out of that complete dip of form and they peaked toward the prelim, which they did really well in as well. Look, they were never going to beat Brisbane in Brisbane, but they performed really well in hindsight. Overall, for me, I think an A is pretty worthy. Sam Mitchell. I did not rate Sam Mitchell before this season. However, well, he's proved me wrong, that's for sure. Now, for me, it's a debate whether you put him S or A. I think he's been one of the best coaches this year. Given the list, I had them finishing dead last in my preseason predictions, which are on TikTok, FTFooty, follow it. However, proved me absolutely wrong. Fair fucking play to him. He's got the young squad, that young talent. They're performing great. A little bit like Brad Scott, but the list is a lot worse. And yes, they only came 3rd last, but I believe they got 28 points, which is 7 wins? Yeah, 7 wins. So in hindsight, 7 wins out of 24 games. That's a win every that's basically 1 in 4, a little bit better, which is really impressive. I thought it'd be scrapping it down in the wooden spoon, but clearly he belonged and that team belonged in that sort of category, very much outside the 8 but nowhere near the wooden spoon, which is a lot better than what I thought. I just thought his coaching performances were really good, very impressive. Tactically, I thought he impressed me a lot throughout the year. A lot of his decisions as well, cutting a lot of experience, you thought that would very much affect them negatively. However, they seem to rise up to the occasion. Matthew Nicks, look, I say this in hindsight, they should have made finals with that Ben Keys goal against Sydney. However, they didn't. That's not his fault. I'm going to sort of look at this like they should have made finals. I did not predict them to get anywhere near making the finals. However, they didn't. I think it's an S as well. You might be surprised by that, but they finished 10th place, should have made finals. Like I said, with that list, it's